Hi guys, it's reaction time. Before I get onto the reaction, a huge thank you to Falling Below, who sent this amazing t-shirt to me this week. Thank you so much to the band for that. They have got their debut EP coming out on November the 10th, and it's looking like a fucking brilliant debut EP, to tell you the truth. The songs I've heard so far, listen to Liar, guys, and listen to Second Encounter. They're from England. They sound amazing. It doesn't sound like a debut EP. It sounds like they've been honing their skills for years. They are an amazing band. Thank you very much to the band for sending me this. Okay, on to the reaction. Cirith, Ungol and Looking Glass. Now, of course, I've heard of this band, but not heard any music from these guys. And I was looking at their discography, actually. They've released 6 albums, something like that. And they went away for a long time, and then they came back a few years ago. They're a band that was formed in the 70s and started releasing albums in the 80s. So been around a long time, but don't know what happened in between times. But they're back. They're back. And I did notice a lot of their the people in the band have been with the band a long time. It's not one of them bands that's got like one member from the original band, and then, you know, I think it might be like a member or two that are from the actual start of the band, but the guys have been in the band for a long time. I think apart from one of them that's been around since 2000 and something, but the rest of them have, like, you know, I mean, they've been in the band a long time. So it says here under the video, few bands in the history of the heavy metal underground have a story as remarkable, improbable or uplifting as of this band. Formed in California in the early 70s, and rather than passively channeling their influences, the band was driven to force an altogether heavier, darker, more apocalyptic sound. The world had never experienced before. It was obscure and arcane, mysterious and eccentric, epic and expansive, but most of all, unfailingly, bone-crushingly heavy, dark and doom-filled. So I think they got a bit of doom elements, apparently, according to what I was reading about them as well. But more like a straightforward metal band with doom elements, I believe. And they came back in 2020 with a studio album, which I didn't hear. And now they're back again. They're back again. So can't wait to hear this. This is Cirith, Ungol, and this is Looking Glass. Here we go. Give it a stop halfway, guys. Always do halfway through if you don't know the channel. But, well, that took me by surprise. It took me by the heaviness. And it has got a real doomy feel to it. I didn't know what to expect. And it was heavy. It was doomy. It was dark. It was epic. Love the sound of this band, man. Those riffs just crushing riffs, man, and it really dark feel to it. Like I said, not like a doom as in straight up doom like Candlemass feel, because what they got on top of that, they've got a vocalist that has got a real cool sort of metal voice, so almost got that aggression of metal with the doom elements as well, which is amazing, which is absolutely amazing. It's got loads of energy as well. The band sound hungry. And that's not easy. If you've been singing since the fucking 70s and 80s to have this hunger in you, like you want to succeed, that's a pretty fucking good job. I love the way it surprised me into that very quickly on. I mean, we're under halfway, and basically they've had a solo for like over 30 seconds and going into that mellow part, which music keeping me interested is, you know what I mean, one of the main things. Sometimes I want, if I'm listening to AOR, for instance, you almost want it to follow this path of what you expect, because it's AOR. You don't want it to be complicated. You want it to be like this. But this in metal, sometimes when you've got like songs like this that are a bit epic, having those twists and turns are just what makes it, you know. And straight when it went into that quiet bit, I was like, oh, here we go. You know, that's early. That's early. So, you know, great songwriting, doing things that are unexpected, keeping the listener interested. Man, I love it. Absolutely love it. His vocals have almost got that, I don't know how to describe them. He's got a rawness to them. You know, it's not like a rawness as in Udo Dirk-Snyder or nothing, but he's got that to him as well, that grit and gravelness that he's got. But obviously a completely different sort of singer, but got sort of that in him, you know. Great, powerful song. Absolutely love it. And you know, when you don't know what to expect and you get something that hits hard like this, it's even better, isn't it? Here we go for the rest, guys. I don't know what to expect, by the way. Loved it, man. Just loved it. Loved the way it's broken up into that. Almost gave me, you know, it's almost like a classic Maiden song, not in sound, but the way they break up with a really long, you know, quieter part. The light and shade was brilliant. The way it was like bookended by the heavy parts, you know what I mean? Just amazing stuff. The solo as well. I mean, fucking, there was lots of solo still to come when I'd stopped halfway through, but the solo almost reminded me a little bit of like a a Sabbath, Dio, Sabbath era sort of song, like Lonely Is the Word or something like that, you know, where he's just in that solo out over them sort of slow riffs. Loved that, absolutely loved it. And the way it just was bookended by the heaviness that they brought was just amazing stuff. Of course, Looking Glass, it says it also under the video, it's a conceptual 4-piece sequence. So I take it on the album there's 4 tracks that are connected somehow to Alice in Wonderland, so through the Looking Glass, etc. So yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. I always found Alice in Wonderland a little bit creepy, do you know what I mean? And they've obviously brought that darkness in this song for sure. That was brilliant, that was epic. That was Cirith, Ungol and Looking Glass. Guys, what do you reckon of that? I thought it was just pretty fucking amazing, really. Let me know in the comments below, guys, and I'll see you soon.